Mm-hmm. Heidi Lee Budnick versus Paul Chad Budnick.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Did violate the order while the order was in effect by knowingly violating the restraint provisions.
Yes.
Mhm. Therein and/or by knowingly violating a provision excluding him or her from a residence, a workplace,
Yep.
a school or a daycare, and/or by knowingly coming within or knowingly remaining within a specified distance of a location.
Yep.
Contrary to the Revised Code of Washington State 26.50.1101.
Mm-hmm.
A gross misdemeanor, and furthermore, the defendant did commit the above crime against a family or household member as defined in the Revised Code of Washington 10.99.020.
Yes.
Now, this gross misdemeanor has a maximum penalty of 364 days in jail and/or a $5,000 fine or both,
Yes.
plus restitution assessments and court costs.
Yeah.
Brett Roberts.
Cool.
hmm Now, the prosecuting attorney's office
Yes.
accused me of being in Jefferson County on June 16th of 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have the videos that I made on that day where I was sitting in front of the Masonic Temple?
Yeah.
hmm And I was at the senior center.
Yes.
hmm And then, do you have this community forensic evaluation dated on 10/6 of 2016,
Yes.
where I didn't appear in court because I wanted the notice from the state of jurisdiction? And you made me do a mental health evaluation, and then you found me incompetent to stand trial?
Yeah.
Your final and conclusive judgment as a court. You know, when you use a traffic citation to say that the individual had the violation dates at 7:47 a.m.
Yeah.
and at 4:48 p.m.,
Mm-hmm.
and you enforce your own fraud of court orders,
Yes.
it's very, 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 very
Yes.
plausible
Yeah.
that you wanted me to go to prison.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since you didn't document anything that took place on that date,
Yes.
and the only documentation that I received from the prosecuting attorney was this
Mm-hmm.
accusation of an email that my wife received from a coworker.
Yes.
And then on the public court record, when he said,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
he told his wife he was going to blow her face off. That's an infamous crime.
Mm-hmm.
In both instances, it could be considered attempted murder.
Yes.
Now, when you refuse to admit the evidence,
Yes.
that I was on the bus, homeless shelter,
Yes.
Gateway, ooch, on the bus, ooch, YMCA,
Mm-hmm.
AA, on the bus,
Yes.
Gateway, on the bus.
Yes.
It's obvious to me
Mm-hmm.
that you wanted me to go to prison. Now, I would say that your use of the mental health evaluations
Yes.
violates the Fifth Amendment right to not say anything. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So you took it upon yourselves
Yes.
to want to make it sounded like
Yes.
I was a mentally ill homeless man, Sheriff. I'm suing the government for guaranteeing your mortgage. Do you understand? Sheriff Bill Benedict.
Yes.
I want to know who it is that is guaranteeing your mortgage at this very moment.
Yes.
Because you're lying
Yes.
and you're enforcing the fraud
In
of
this
this.
county right now.
And the United States federal government is going to be sued for guaranteeing your mortgage. Now, when I informed the sheriff's department
Yes.
that I wasn't in Squim,
Mm-hmm.
you decided to enforce your own fraud.
Yes, you did.
hmm And then when you put me in jail
Yes.
for the false accusation of failure to appear for a court hearing when I wanted the notice from the state of jurisdiction,
Yes.
I made 81 recorded phone calls right now to make sure
Yes.
that if I go to prison, I'm going to sue you, the sheriff's department,
Yes.
for putting me in jail for the false accusation of being in Squim, Washington on December 31st of 2015, for violating my Fifth Amendment right to not have to have a mental health evaluation because of the fraud of the Squim Police Department. Now the government's getting sued,
Yes.
and you're getting sued for violating the Fifth Amendment rights of those that are defendants
Yes. Yes.
for obligating